How do you spot someone who is autistic? Sometimes you can't. We really look like anyone else, but if you spend time with us, you might notice a big or little difference in how we act. I saw an autistic kid flap his arms like a water bird. Some autistic kids might rock back and forth from side to side. They might do things when they are nervous or upset about something, or it might be a habit. They might not realize they are doing it. Sometimes I hum loudly or buzz like a bee to calm down. It is part of my autism. Maybe you know someone who has an unusual habit, or maybe you have one of your own. Whether we have autism or not, everyone does things sometimes that make others go, huh, we are all humans. My mom read somewhere that Albert Einstein might have Asperger's disorder, a mild kind of autism. She sometimes calls me Little Einstein. Like me, Einstein liked to wear the same styles of clothes again and again. He had lots of pairs of the same shirts and pants I do too. Many autistic kids are sensitive to the feel of clothes. Certain clothes make your skin hurt or itch or both. That's why when we find a style of clothes we like, we stick to it. In fact, all five senses can bother autistic kids very much. The five senses are sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Not every autistic kid is the same. Perfumes and other smells can be very distracting to some kids. Fluorescent lights can hurt others, and for some, even soft touches can feel like pain. Loud noises and hard fabrics bother me most. Zach is bothered most by taste, especially foods with thick textures, but he loves hamburgers and ketchups. Has anyone ever told you to use your inside voice? That sometimes autistic kids need to be reminded of That's something autistic kids need to be reminded of sometimes. We might talk too loud for the situation, while other times we might drone on in a flat, boring voice. When these things happen, you can say, I'm interested in what you're saying, but could you keep your voice down? Down? That sounds pretty cool, Daniel. But would you mind if we change the subject? Some autistic kids might stand too close when they talk to you. We don't realize we are invading your space. You can just say, excuse me, could you step back just a bit? I need a little more space. Some people with autism have seizures, like my friend Megan. If your autistic friend has a medical condition in addition to having autism, you might have questions about that. Ask your friend if he or she is okay talking about it. Zach doesn't have seizures, but he wears a hearing aid. He hears me when we talk about Star Wars. He doesn't hear so well when his mom asks for help around the house.